right now. Go ahead.
Okay, we're starting now. Okay, Sichas, Matzei, Chagagula, Yutas, Chav Kislev, Tavshin Beis, Yichidus Kolis. This is Yichidus Kolis that Rebbe had. Um, the last Yichidus of Yutas and Chav Kislev, Tavshin Beis, the Rebbe had Leis Ata, till we see the Rebbe again. So, obviously, the message we're going to learn from here is going to be very applicable to bringing his galus of the Rebbe via Mamish. Aleph. Yonah Shachar Yola Yitzis Kislev Chag Chagim. Mudgish Bepaslik Potter Besholim Nafshi. Kibuba Medibri Bawa Gula Bechtabi Hayadua. Kishakarosi Sefer Tehillim. Bepaslik Potter Besholim Nafshi. Yotsosi Besholim Behashem Sholim. That Chag Yola's Chag Chagim that Al Rebbe writes when I read the pasuk of Potter B'Shalim Nafshi, I was redeemed from prison by Hashem who Shalim, and I came out in peace. Uvadoma Shneisem Al Pirish B'Dibnei Bal HaGeula Shepotter B'Shalim Nafshi Koi Al HaGeula Shaloi Shekarasi Potter B'Shalim Nafshi Yatsasi B'Shalim. He, as a personal human being, the Alter Rebbe, came out of jail. And he's a Bechlal, and he's a Kuluk, I'm a Pirish, Vateichen, and Potter B'Shalim Nafshi, Kvi Shenema B'Kra. Even though he's referring to himself, the Alter Rebbe, but he's also including in there, it's also included the Pasuk Pshat in the Pasuk. Not just regarding the Alter Rebbe, but regarding, as we're going to learn now, about David HaMelech. Potter B'Shalim Nafshi B'Kravli. Kiberabim Hayu Imodi. Omru David HaMelech Al Nitzochen B'Milchamoisa B'Schus HaRabim Shehayu B'Ezrasui V'Spalel Ola V'Ad She'afilu Ad She'avsholem V'Spalelin that David should win to the Nitzchenish of David. That the part of B'Shalim Nafshi, David HaMelech said on his winning of the war, in the schus of the Rabbim that davened for him. Now the Rebbe points out that even the people that were against him, the Anshe Shalim, even they davened that David should win. Now, as we know, the Rebbe's Iker, the Rebbe always moves on to Mashiach. So, Potter B'Shalim Nafshi is going on, David Malka Mashiach on Mashiach. And it's talking the Melech who based David, the Lashon for the Rambam, he based David, the Bezer Shleima, Sheyuchim, Mochemes Hashem, which is Mochemes based David, and that he will win, B'Natzeach, Misha B'Bayat, B'Natzoyi, Sha'amitis Shleima Sa'idiyat, the Potter B'Shalim Nafshi, Yevi Beis HaMashiach. Beit V'nai L'Yesem, B'Meshoyim, B'Mei David Shleima. That the Mittel Rebbe explains at the true Indian of Potter B'Shalim Nafshi, when we're going to have these galus of the Etzem HaNeshama, I'm assuming this means the galus of the Neshama, that will be B'Mais HaMashiach. And the Rebbe is attributing that to, over here, to Melech HaMashiach. Although in the Maimer, the Mittel Rebbe, the pastors from what the Rebbe is quoting, is just talking about the general Yemais HaMashiach. Lavdafka saying that Mashiach is doing it. The Rebbe finds it here to emphasize to us that Mashiach is doing it. I'm noticing it now as I'm reading it. That although the Mittel Rebbe is talking about Yemais HaMashiach in general, Lavdafka pointing out that Mashiach is the one doing it. But the Rebbe here is pointing out that Mashiach is the one doing it. Through that, like Yuchem Mochemes Hashem, through that we will have the Potter B'Shalim Nafshi by the Gula. ונעצם על הפירש הפושט בפוסק, יש גם הפירש בדברי חז"ל. אומר הקדוש ברוך הוא כל העסק בתורה ובגמילת חסדים, בספלנו בציבור, מיילו אני אולו כאילו פתואני לי ולבוא נגדנו מישראל. שכוי על פתיעס השכינה בני ישראל שנמצאים יחד בגולוס ונגולים יחד. And besides the Pashta Pshat, which we just said, about David HaMelech and Mashiach, there's also the Pirush and the Divrei Chazal, which comes from the Rebbe quotes it here. I believe it's from Gemara Brachas, that the Eibishter says that whoever's Isaac in Torah Mitzvah, it's I will consider him as if he redeemed me and my children from Beinu Mitzrayim. Which one is that going on? Shekoyah B'nei Shechina B'nei Yisrael Shenimtzoyim Yachad B'Golos B'Negolim Yachad. That what does that mean? B'Pashtus is going on the Geula out of Golos. That it's going on Hashem's presence, Hashem Shechina, and the Yidden that are Golos together. That when we do this, when we do it's considered as if we freed us and the Eibishter from Golos. Now the Rebbe is going back now to Pazim B'Sholim Nafshi. That Kiberabim Hayu Imodi. Sheberabim, the Rebbe is connecting the two. That are Mispalim and Matzibur. Mutkesh Yeser Amayim D'Matziv De Imodi. That when you have a Rabbim, when you have a bunch of Jews together, then you have this Maimon Matziv, Kiberabim Hayu Imodi. Imodi with Hashem. Kimayim Razal, Akobe Asara, we have the Eibishter Shechina dwells. Sharia, Shechita Sharia. And the Rebbe even adds, Av She'enam, the even though for sure, Kishaoski, Binyone, Taylor, Mitzvah, I saw the Sheyesh, the Messi Matera, which has to pick the others. Then you have that Hashem Shechina dwells in between them. Benayah. V'meila, Mutkish Yeser, Ha'inyan, the Pedoani, Liu Levonai, Shebdias Hashchina, Yachad, Im Dias B'nai Yisrael, Im Mikrovli, Hakrevim Li, Sherim Tzoyim Imodi. So to sum up what the Rebbe is saying is that that Berabim, somebody who Mispal Masibor, or who learns Berabim, or who learns with people like we're doing right now, we're putting together a group. So somebody who learns with a Rabbim, with Asara, or any other person, even if they're not being Isaac and Torah, if they are being Isaac and Torah, then it's imodi that they are together with Hashem, with Hashem's presence. Base.
Wow, amazing. Thank you very much for all the clarity. Very powerful stuff the Rebbe is giving us here. Okay? If I make mistakes, I'm sure you'll correct me. Yes? Uvir Shaykhus Techoli Purushim Geulas Rina Zakar Nagula David Melech Udavid Malcolm Mashiach Geulas Shechina Ibnei Yisrael. So to clarify the connection of all the different Pirushim in the redemption of the Alter Rebbe, the redemption of David Melech and Mashiach, David Malcolm Mashiach, and the redemption of the Shechina with the Bnei Yisrael. Ish Leimar. By the way, till now we didn't say a connection, right? It just seemed like the Rebbe was. I mean, he said the connection in the beginning. He said, "Brother Shalom Nafshi is what happened in Yudas Kislev." It also doesn't go out of the Pshat, which is the David Melech saying it. But it also is saying that it goes deeper, that it's not just David Melech, but it's also David Melech Mashiach. How did we get to the... Oh, okay, so the period of Divrei Hazal, now I'm saying it, okay. Brachas, when he's explaining this thing, that it's also the same idea. Okay. Meaning using the same terminology of Padani Liu Ulvanai. Okay, so I think I got it. The main point, and connection, the main point of the Alter Rebbe, the redemption of the Alter Rebbe, and Yutas Kislev, is the spreading of the well springs to the outside. Wow. So it's a good thing we're live. And like it's known that the main thing is that to spread the well springs to the outside. Peterburg, this only started really after Peterburg. Since that through spreading the well springs outside the master will arrive, which is the King Moshiach. Ninsa, we find Shekulas Rabbeinu Zaken Shekarisi Kishakarisi Padam Shalom Nafshi Tzasi B'Shalom Kshura Ima Padam Shalom Nafshi the David Makam Mashiach. Therefore, we see that there's a clear connection between the fact that when the Alter Rebbe says that when I was reading the pasuk Padam Shalom Nafshi, I went out in peace. It's connected with the Padam Shalom Nafshi of David, King Mashiach. Oh, Mela Im Gam Im Hapada B'Shalom Nafshi, and therefore also connected with the Pada B'Shalom Nafshi, and Hakadosh Baruch Hu Bnei Yisrael, with Hashem and the Yidden. That you redeemed me from between the nations of the world. Well, I'm and even deeper. So very clear. You could see it. The whole point, the whole theme of the whole idea of Yudas Kislev is and therefore Kasimar, right? So therefore, you see the connection. Everything's connected. I'm even deeper. She enforces man. It's like a chutza who toichin the beers of Mashiach who goes to Shekhinah of Bnei Yisrael. That to go deeper is that the spreading of the well springs outside is the main point of the arrival of Mashiach and the redemption of the Shekhinah and Bnei Yisrael. Ki atoichin the fotos of Mena Suchutzo who shemizgala ba'olam yedias alikus. Because the whole point of spreading the well springs outside is that it's revealing in the world knowledge of God, godliness. And as we add, the more that we add to in the knowledge of godliness in the world, la'osei azman yimayis Mashiach shlo yeh oisek al ha'olam el das Hashem levad k'mashkasav kimala aretz dei asavaya k'mam le'am achasim. So the more we do it, the more we'll come closer to that time, which is the time of Mashiach, days of Mashiach, which nobody will be busy with anything besides for the knowledge of God alone, as it says, because the earth will be filled with the knowledge of God like the water covers the seabed. That it's not just that the world won't conceal godliness, which is the galus of Shekhinah, the exile of the dwelling of Hashem. But the opposite is true. That the world will be completely covered with the knowledge of God. Tachlis Shleim is the Geulas Shekhinah, which is the epitome and the point, the completion of the Geula of the redeeming of the Shekhinah. Allah is coming B'nei Yisrael, and I'm sure so by the children of Israel. Shehiyu chacham delim yudim dvarim astumim yesigu das boiram kvi kayach adam, which will be really wise and great in the knowledge of the things, of the hidden things, and the understanding of the practical information of their creator, as is possible with the power of man. which is the completion of the bringing the Yidden close to Hashem. Mikravli, Hayuimadi, there will be the ones that are close to me will be with me. Wow. Gimel. Please chime in if I got anything wrong.
No, nothing wrong. You said it very beautiful, actually. Thank you. But I just want to give a little clarity. No, this is a very important Indian over here you just mentioned from the Rebbe, that paragraph of Emek Yoser. People don't realize Geula, when you talk to someone, let's say you didn't learn the Rebbe Sichos, Geula means no more suffering. Or Geula, like Surmeida, there's not going to be any more bad. So there won't be any hell of a hester and hell of kus. Even if, let's say, you learn a little chassidus. Yeah? So there won't be any hell of a hester and hell of kus. Okay? So godliness won't be concealed. I'll see God. I'll see God Almighty. That's what I say God. Okay? I'll see God Almighty. Hashem. The Rebbe says it's not only that there won't be any concealment, but there will be a hisaf. Not only that there's not going to be any negative, but there's going to be, not only there won't be al derech surmeira, not only surmeira will have the hell of Esther taken away, but there will also be something completely higher than limitations. Okay, here it doesn't say that, but or in other places, higher than Hakbalas, there will be such a that will be the Galavas Lavai, much higher than the Olam Mitzat itself. In other words, there's the Olam Mitzat there, and we took it away. Now what? Now what? Now there's a higher level than that. We're adding something that the world does not have Mitzat Atzmei. In other words, you talk to a regular guy who is not Lubavitch, or I don't mean to discriminate, or someone doesn't learn Chassidus, someone doesn't learn Chassidus, he thinks, oh, okay, the world will just go back to the way it was. Godliness won't be concealed. You were Kabbalah, right? Godliness won't be concealed. They're never saying more, no. Not only that godliness won't be concealed, not only that it's going to reach the way it was before Chedis Adas, even higher. Even higher. There will be an additional, there's going to be an additional Iris and Giluyim and all that, and even higher than that, and Atmos and all that, that's going to come down that we didn't have ever in history. And just one thing I wanted to point out.
I also want to point out that I noticed he starts off this paragraph saying about Yedias Elikus, and at the end he ends up with Deus Hashem. Just wanted to point that out. Two different kinds of knowledge of godliness or the actual knowledge of God.
Oh, it's funny. I think we're thinking along the same lines. I'll tell you why. Because I was going to tell you that of Emek Yoser, I was thinking of telling you, and it's good you're reminding me, that a lot of places, the Rebbe says, I was talking about this with Rabbi Bach last night. I forgot which Mahamakim we quoted, but the Rebbe says, he remembers in one place, I remember, I think, two places, the Rebbe says, Biz Kamayim Machasim, in other words, implying, not clearly, but that Kamayim Machasim is pertaining to the second Tkufa of Yemei Mashiach. There you find a emphasis, I don't know if you ever heard of this, you find a hint in the Rambam that it's not just about Gashmis to Kaskar, right? Rather, there's going to be the Ruchnis, there's going to be the second Tkufa. There's a hint over there. There's going to be Anoganisis. There's a hint for the fact that the Rambam ends off. It's not only Molar, it's Hashem, all that. That whole hemshich in the last halacha of the Rambam. So the Rebbe a lot of times uses this phrase as the second tkufa. At least I remember twice. So over here, maybe you could say that Yedias Alikus is first tkufa, and the other one is second tkufa. Perhaps you could say that. And what I said before about Shurmeinan, that's the type, right? You could say, this is a little dangerous what I'm going to say. This is already ulai shleimar. That this, when I mentioned this idea of Shurmeinan, that's the type. This muscle that I gave on the Rebbe Sikha, that it's not just about taking away the Ra of the world. Rather, it's going to be in the world. Yesh Loimar, that's also the different, and that Gilei of the Kus is what? Days of a much higher Gilei than we ever had, as I just explained. So, L'chaira, you could say the Surmeira part, or the first part that I was talking about, that not only the Indian that there won't be any bad in the world, that is Kufar Rishayna. Mola, which actually, no, it's not Ulay Shlemer anymore. That is Pshat in the Rambam. The Rebbe words that all the time. The fact that it will be Shalom between Yittin and the other people, right? That is the first Kufa, right? So in our paragraph, the fact that there's going to be no Helavest and Alikos, Yesh Loimar, I'm saying Yesh Loimar, you could say it goes to the first Kufa. Even the first Kufa, which is a Kiddush. Because normally you learn the first Kufa, you learn the first Kufa, it says that it says that the world will run its course, right? I will come in Haginoyik. But perhaps after reading this paragraph, maybe you could say this is a little dangerous ground because I haven't seen this anywhere. But maybe you could say after reading this paragraph that the Indian of Surmeira, that there won't be any hell of the Hester, will have that already in the first kufa. Maybe you could say that as a mucker from this. I'm thinking. I don't know.
Okay, but it's good. It's good.
But by the way, you see the Rebbe is like going you see in the paragraph. Take it to be some Mashiach goes, I should have been Israel. I take it to be some Schutza. Gala Balaam, Yediyah, that's already a start of Yemei Mashiach. If I go over and read it, that's a start of Yemei Mashiach. That could be Tkuf Rishayna. Okay, Chol Shahalik when he takes Yeshiv, he's got the for the Kush Ba'ela, and then Hokum is Karvel Yeshiv Yasman. But 1 second, if what we said before, it is something close is going on, Yosef Hasman, so what's the Miskar from Yosef? Right? If what the Rebbe said before, you put some second Kush, you deal something close, is going on the second Kufa, so what's to say the Rebbe saying Miskar from Yosef? Meaning we're in some stage and we're going to some other stage. We're going close to what? We're going close from point A to point B, right? So Yesh Leimar, I'm seeing now when I'm looking inside. Yesh Leimar, that's what the Rebbe is referring to. Miskar Yosef to what? To Oisias man of the second Kufa. So based on that, and based on what the Rebbe says, that doesn't just mean the Indian, I'm borrowing this term, doesn't just mean Surmeina. In other words, doesn't just mean there won't be any hell of Hester. Rather, it also means that there will be a bigger Ur. So, Yesh Leimar, that this is that the Rebbe is saying in the first Kufa already will be Surmeina, the Indian of Surmeina. Oh, it's good to get
My
some
brother
encouragement
Fala
over
wants
there.
to say hi.
What?
My brother Fala is saying hi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Gimel or that's it for today? What are we holding?
We could do Gimel. By the way, maybe I'm thinking, maybe I should write a heart on this.
You should. You should share it. That's what we're supposed to do. Collaborate.
I'm thinking because I never learned it this way. I never did. I mean, it's because you get older, but like when I'm reading it, I never read it this way. It's Kufa Shed, it's Kufa Shneya. Now that I'm reading it,
you share what you understand, and people could help out.
now that I'm reading it, I see it clearly. At least according to my understanding. When you learn simple pshat Kufa Shneya, what do you learn? When I ask you, Kufa Shneya.
I'm learning for the first time right now about Kufa.
I know, but I'm saying when you heard Kufa Shneya, as far as you know, there's a normal world. Okay, we won't have the Yitzhahara. Fine. Does that mean necessarily that it's not going to be a hell of a Esther and other close? Not necessarily. Just because it's no Yitzhahara doesn't mean I'm going to see godliness in a cup. Now, does that mean I'm going to see godliness in a cup? I don't know. What does that mean? There's no hell because does that mean I'm going to see godliness in a cup? I don't know. But it's definitely something more than saying, "Hey, we're just not going to have the Sahara." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think
That you were
it's pretty
saying
crazy.
this Indian that I'll yeah.
What'd you say? What was the last thing you said?
I'm just copying this now.
I like it. I'm in. I'll
Okay,
just do it
Gimel.
already. That's the main thing.
What time is it now? Uh, it's 8:19. You want to continue? I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, Gimel.
Gimel. יש למה. שביאת משיח תתקנו, הידי זה שיפוץ המלצח החוצה, מרומזת בהם שכפוסק, שהסיבה לכך, שפוסק משלם נפשי. ביאת לא למעק המשיחו היא, כי מפני, because it's the same meaning, כי מפני, שבנם מה יימודי. So you read the posik, פוסק משלם נפשי, what's the reason why we're going to go out of Gullus? Mashiach's going to come, is keep it up, and the Rebbe is going to teach. Berabim, Pirusha Yisrael, לא נסקפנו ונסחנו עדיין לויס ואחותם כאחד, מציאס אחס, אלא במערכת המצב של רבים. ופיירת בין העמים. אף על פי שגם עוז הרי הם עם אחד. So here the Rebbe is not even referring to Sinah Schina. They're not Am Echad. The Rebbe is not referring to hate or negative things over here. The Rebbe is referring to, at least the way I understand it, the Rebbe is referring to we're Am Echad. We get along. We're people. We get along. But are we completely ba'achdus? No. Are we fighting? No, because we're Am Echad. We're not fighting. We're not fighting. But are we? Al-Derech, the Rebbe says in another sikha that what we have to do now is not the Indian of that to be a vatal sipas hagolis, right? Obviously, so okay. So we fixed Sinas China. The Rebbe says now, obviously, supposed to be at a higher level. Obviously, supposed to be at a higher level. The way we're going to live when Mashiach comes, not only to fix up what was, which is a whole other level. So over here, it's not that I don't hate the guy, but I'm still his Am Echad. I'm still with him. No, more than
He's
that.
also pointing out, he said Rabin, right, that we're multiple, right, there's many of us. But he says it clearly, because Mefuzim, before being Amin. Means that there's not division between us, but that we are dispersed.
Yeah, in other words, it's not a fight.
So why did he say
it's not good or bad. It's just, I don't hold like you, or I'm not the same opinion as you, or whatever.
I mean, as of now, it doesn't seem like yet he's talking about the idea of Israel even yet. He's saying, yeah, there's many of us, and we're saying, nevertheless, we are Am Echad. But what is the Rabbim? What is the Rabbim? Rabbim is the fact that Mefuzim before Bein Amim. The fact that we're just not in one place.
ואף פיקי לא היו עימודי, שכל אחד מהרבים. Actually, sorry to interrupt, but I forgot to tell you that very interesting, before in R17, previous ice, the Rebbe added, when the Rebbe was speaking about learning Torah Basara, that's the regular Turkey Ovis, association with Torah. The Rebbe here puts in even a mitzvah. The Rebbe takes some time here. Even if you do a mitzvah, 10 people together, there's a chashivas.
And he writes in the bottom,
which I never noticed.
In the bottom? What? The footnote of the footnote.
Hard 17.
In 17, there's a star, a little star.
Yeah. She'll call this Kala mitzvahs. But, b'chwal, any mitzvah, you do a basara, especially Milos Chassadim. So, when you do a basara, which is a chiddush, by the way, because normally it's about learning Torah. Comes out to that, says even a mitzvah. Even a mitzvah, you do it with 10 people. Besides the Indian of Rebbe
I
has to
did not
spell it.
know it. I
Besides
never
that,
heard of it.
what?
Yeah, learning. I knew learning just by being in the same place. Now he's going deeper, about doing mitzvahs. Very, very powerful.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, back to where we were. I just have to point that out because I don't remember it really that well from before, so I'm picking it up. Rafa became back to where we were. Hayu imadi. Shkol echad me'arabim hayu imadi. Okay, Mashiach imakadosh baruch. Sad. Mechinas hayichida shebenafshe. Shehinitzot minishmase shel David Malka Mashiach. Mechinas yichida hakwalis. Shenyana yichida liyachdoch. Shekshura. ומיוחדת עם הקדוש ברוך הוא. יחידה של לילה, באיפה כשישראל, יתיירייס וקשביך כל אחד. That even though we're all spread out, nevertheless, how you imadi with Mashiach and with the Eibishter. And why with Mashiach? Because Mashiach is the general Yechida, Yechida HaKwalis, which we know from other places in Nasi Hadar. He's the Yechida HaKwalis, he's the Neshama HaKwalis of everybody. So through that, even though we're for Ben Amit, even though we Jews are all over the world, Lubavitch is all over the world, nevertheless, because there is a Yechida HaKwalis, because there is a Mashiach, because there's a Nasi Hadar, Shenyana Yechida Liyachta, which that is, and the Rebbe is connected to the Eibishter, Mashiach is connected to the Eibishter, so, and the Eibishter, through that, through the Torah, connects us all together. אלא שממשיכים ומגלים הקדושה של הקדוש ברוך הוא בעולם. ברבים כפשוטו, רשות הרב. That your mamshich, not only you get together and you get along and you are messiahs, but you megal in the world, in the Rishus Harabim, that as Siddhagot. Ayetei ha'isik v'limur nafot satera, בפרט פרימיס התורה, כפי שנסבר בדרך החסידות, בחילוס היחידה שבתורה, שבמסגרת ומאיר האור שבתורה, כמודגיש בלושן עינייסו, ישראל עינייסו וכשביעו כל אחד, אור יעשו שהאור עצמי, לא רק גילוי וספשטוס ממנו, פה מסגרת בכל מקום, ולא רק בלושן הקדש, אלא גם בלושן תרגום, יעשו. That it comes at the Ur of Elikos. Not a kilo, not a spashtos, not a hora. The Ur of Torah, the Ur of Elikos, is this gala in Torah Saxidus. And through Torah Saxidus, it's this gala in the world. That's referring to the Lashon Chazal from the Zohar. I believe it's from the Zohar. Sorry, Torah. Targum, so if a mutzer being lost in HaKadosh, with Shivim Lashon. Remember, Nimshach, with Nishma, with Shivim Lashon.
What does Ye Yasa mean? Or Ye Yasa, what does that mean?
Yasa is a Targum. Not only B'Lashon Kadosh, but also Yasa.
Oh,
Meaning
Yasa means a translation? What does Yasa mean?
I don't know, but I'm assuming it means something about the light. I think that's the Aramaic translation of the word Ayraisa. Ayraisa or Yasa.
Maybe Oyraisa is in Aramaic?
Maybe. Maybe it comes out of the word Yasa.
Meaning that Oyraisa means Torah, yeah?
Ayraisa comes from, maybe that's the shirish of it, Yasa. It's the hemshich from before the parentheses. Ayraisa or Yasa. Now, if you want to know what this is, you have to check up Sefer HaSichos of Shadalit, which I don't have right here. So, sorry, I can't fill that in.
All right, but you owe me.
Anyway. Anyways, and from there, this Yechidah Shabbatayah, this goes out into all Shivim Washing, which is the pastors, if I may say, Teres Chassidus Chabad, translating Chassidus. That idea came from our generation, thinking about our generation, the Rebbe's generation. This whole idea of Chassidus Chabad, explaining it, translating it. So to bring it out, that's the ultimate Abbas Savayonis Chutzah. And that's how you megale it. Berabim in the Shus Harabim, you bring it down that everyone can understand the deepest sadness of Chassidus. וכיוון שברב מה ילימודי, שגם ביועץ ומים ולמעצם ופרד בין הרבים, יש בהם בחינת היחידה. Even though they are further בין הרבים, they still have a יחידה. הם בחינת היחידה שברב שלו, והם בחינת היחידה שבתורה. They have their יחידה, and they have the יחידה of Chassidus. הקשורים יחידה של לילה, which the יחידה is connected with the Eibishter, Imodi. ועל ידו מתגלים through Chassidus, which is Megala your Yechida, which is connecting with Yechida Shalayla, your Megala Akhdus Shalakadish Baruch Hu that what is the true Indian of the world? A revelation of Alikus, Gili Alikus, which what is that? What happens when you do the ultimate Gili Alikus? Through your, and again, how do you do it? Through your Yechida, which is connecting to the Yechida of the Torah, which is connected to the Yechida of the Eibishter. That Nasa Indian, the Pater B'Shalim Nafshi, which is what is the ultimate Pater B'Shalim Nafshi, which we know as Kislev. What is the ultimate Yutas Kislev, which did not happen yet? What is it? Gula Mitzvah Shlema. Pedani Lila Bani B'Nu B'Seilah by name of Moshiach Tzedkenu. So through being Megala your Yechida, which is the whole purpose of Chassidus, the Chayshach of the world, bringing Chassidus and translating it to all languages that everybody can understand and apply it to their practical Avodah, that's how you make the world another Kus one, making it a place for Pater B'Shalim Nafshi that a Likus could not only, getting back to the beginning of the Sikha, that Alikus could not only there's no hell of the Hester, but Alikus could actually call this its home. Its home and reach a higher level and a higher potential than up in the Eilam Esayim, which is the ultimate, the Eibishter coming down here, the ultimate Dinah B'Tachteinim through Moshiach.
Amazing. Okay, you have to go. We're still going.
What time? Listen, I think the Rebbe wants me to learn this rather than go to something. So what I'll say here.
That's a tough call. That's a very tough call. But it's your call, though.
Listen, I'm learning it different than I ever learned it.
Okay, let's go over it.
Until when are you going?
What? As long as I could. As long as I could, I'm here. I'm with you.
Okay. Dalit.
Okay, Dalit.
Oh, we have another kavrus here.
Yeah. With my niece.
The Neshama head.
She wants to say. Oh, in case she wants to. Yeah, if she wants to say something, she wants to sing a nigga, maybe. Okay.
The Neshama head. Don't worry.
What'd you say?
I said as the Neshama head.
Yeah.
The Neshama hears.
She probably understands it better than me anyways. Okay.
Oh. By the way, I have 10% batteries, so that means we won't be able to do another ice.
Okay, let's go as long as the Shem lets me. It'll be a miracle of Hanukkah, and your 10% will last for 80%. Okay. Cholerish, first of all. Mitzad Kvias Yutas Kislev Meshvua, Bakvias Yutas Kislev Pamari Shaina, Bishnas of Kafan Test. Beyond Mashlish Shukwa by Kitoy, Shachai.
Which is also this year.
Right. Exactly the same setup.
Yeah.
Shachai Bechaf Kislev. Beyond Marvi, Shabai Nislu Am Iris. שבשיר תהילים כפי שנחלק לימי השבועות, דיום השלישי, אומרים הפסוק פדוש על נפשי. כמו הדגש בדברי בעל הגאולה, כשקריסי בספר תהילים בפסוק פדוש על נפשי, סייסתי בשלום
מהשם שלו.
מהשם שלו. So, first of all, we have the same kviyas as the Yutas Kislev, the original kviyas, as it was in Unbeis and as it is this very year that Moshiach is arriving. That it was on Tuesday, on the third day of the week, which you have double Kitoiv, for it was good. And it continues into Chav Kislev, which is the fourth day of the week, which was created the big luminaries, which in the Shir Tilim, as it is said, divided into the week, which we have in the third day, we say this pasuk Baruch Shalom Nafshi. It's therefore emphasized by the Alter Rebbe, the Baal Gula, that he read that when he was reading in the Sefer of Tilim, in the pasuk Baruch Shalom Nafshi, he went out in peace and from Hashem the peaceful. Hashem Shalom. Yesh Lohisev. Therefore, we could add that the connection from the pasuk Padush Al Nafshi of Yutas Kislev, Yutas Chav Kislev, is also mitzad the days of the month.
By the way, you should look at R36.
Well, okay, R36. The Shaba Pasuk Padush Al Nafshi, who pasuk Yud Tes. ועל פי זה, יומתק הדיוק של בעל הגאולה והדגש החלוקס הפסוקים. כשקריסי בפסוק פדו בשלום נפשי, קודם שהתחלתי פסוק של האחריו, יצאתי בשלום חלוק. Means before he started the 20th pasuk, he already went out for sure.
In other words, why does he have to say? It's obvious. If it's the middle of the test, he didn't start Chaf, right? Why does he have to say before I started Chaf? Because he wants to emphasize
the good test.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The Sefer Tehillim, the Me'ach Chodesh, Shaykh Pasuk Zeh L'Shir D'Yom Yud B'Chodesh. Shashlim is the Yud b'milui the Chaf. Yud Vav Daled. The Gematria Esrim. Beis Pamim Eser. So is the Sefer Tehillim according to the month is also connected to this to the Shir Tehillim of the 10th of the month. Right, it's in the 10th of the month. If you're at the month, which is the 10th of the month, which is the Shlemus of Yod, which is Yod Vav Daled, comes out to Chav, which is 20. Right, Yod Vav Daled, which is 2 times 10. What is that? Oisher Asher
Aser Asher.
That'll make you very
rich. Abishah says, if someone gives Meiser, I'll give you 10 times more.
Oh, the 10th.
Aser Asher. So it's a double 10, meaning Keser. It's 20.
So what is the double saying? I don't understand.
In other words, the Rebbe is saying, just like Chaf is Esrim, based upon Esrim, Chaf, Matria Esrim, based upon Esrim, they bring a pasuk, Aser Asher Olach.
In the pasuk Vayetze, what's it talking about? What the pshat? What's it
talking saying? About that whatever you're going to give, was it Yaakov told Hashem, I think it was Yaakov, that whatever you're going to give, it's the end of Aliyah. Whatever you're going to give me, I'm going to give you back Meiser from what I get. But the Rebbe's point over here is Aser Loch is a double Lashon, referring to Kesser. 10 and 10, right? 20.
Oh, so Shmuel Kesser talking about the Mizrah. What is that? You're going to guard the level of Kesser. Chav, Rosh Hashanah is Kesser. Esrim is Gematria Kesser. What? Esrim is Gematria Kesser. It's 2, 4. How's Esrim Gematria Kesser? Oh, the word Esrim.
Yeah. The word Esrim.
Wow. Radical. Okay, cool. Shekosher Yim Inyan Amalchus. Yadua Shefe Amelech Melech B'Yafei Terzena Einecha. That means that the beauty of the king in his
beauty.
In his beauty.
In his glory, whatever.
You'll see. You want to go? Follow. She's crying because she wants to get out of girls. What was saying? You'll see them with your eyes.
Yeah.
This depends on the Kesser Malchus. Shleimus Malchus based David Malchus Moshiach. Shleimus Malchus Shalkish Baruch Boilim Kamash Kesser V'Hoitzel Hashem Amlucha. Okay, so I have to go back because I have to understand the connections here. So connection between Padar Shalom, we said, is also connected with the month. Why? Because the day of the month is Yud, right? The Padar Shalom, the pasuk Padar Shalom comes out in the Shir Tilim of the 10th day. And Yud, when it's spelled out, is Gematria Chaf, because Yud Vav Dalet.
So it ends up being that it's Kesser, right?
Right. So we said double thing.
So,
right? So
Kesser is referring to Malchus. What's Malchus? Mashiach.
Wow.
That's what that is saying, basically.
Okay. Beautiful. So
which Mashiach is Megala, Shleimus of the Eibishter in the world.
Wow. Okay.
You see, the Rebbe assumes we know it all already. The Rebbe gave us so many years of sickness of how the base. The Rebbe says we know it all already. What Siddur taught us.
There's something Hayadua, which nobody knows about besides for the Rebbe, but it's Yadua. It's known.
The Rebbe's in the Neshama Klolis. The moment the Neshama Klolis knows about it, every other Neshama too.
That's how it is. Yeah. Just get in touch with the spark of Mashiach inside of me.
Yeah.
Just the point, going back to the actual pasuk that he's quoting here.
Yeah.
We're trying to make the connection between the pasuk, giving Meiser, and the connection with Mashiach. We're basically saying, say to Eibishter, I don't know, you make us rich, and we'll bring Mashiach. Or we'll give you our riches, and you bring Mashiach. Either way, I'm okay with it. Let's just bring Mashiach. What's the connection? Where do you bring it down? We have a pasuk that we're talking about. A pasuk where he says, this double lashon that the Rebbe is quoting from Vayetze here.
Yeah.
So what's the connection? How did we connect that to it? Because it says 2 times Eser.
That's Kesser.
What?
That's Kesser. 2 times.
What does that have to do with Kesser? That's what I'm asking.
How much is 2 times 10?
I understand that it's Chaf, but before that he says, Beis Pamim Eser. Let's read the Sikha and take out this whole part. Eser Asrenu Lach. Shmura al Bechinas Kesser. What does it mean, Shmura al Bechinas Kesser? It means watching.
It goes
Shemira,
on.
showing on
the level of Kesser.
Showing on. So if you took away these 3 words, tell me if I'm reading words.
Corresponding. It is corresponding to Kesser. That's what it means.
Right. If I Eser Asrenu Lach, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the Rebbe quoting that? Take it out and read the Seichel. Beis Pamim Eser. Shmur al Bechinas HaKeser. Chof. Hashdev is Keser. Why? Shemoira, sorry. Right? Why
I'll
is he
tell you
saying
why.
Keser Hashem
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I think. I don't know. Because base problem Esther would belong over here. Where would base problem Esther come?
We just said that Gematria of Chav. We're in the middle of speaking about the Yud, right? That it's on the 10th day of the month. Because this part of the Shalom came out on the 10th day of the month and the Yom is Shir Tilim. So, Yud,
Oh,
if you spell it out.
yeah. Yeah, now I see. There's even a comma there. I don't know. I don't know how it comes in.
Okay, I have to go, Menachem, sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Mashiach now. I hope we'll clarify this.
Want to continue tomorrow? Whatever. We'll continue sometime.
What?
We'll continue tomorrow. If Chas V'Shalom, the Rebbe is not the scholar.
The Rebbe is going to have to come and clarify it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mashiach.
See you. Mashiach Rabbi.